Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Bridge. Playing in the Super Sunday Daylong here on BBO, which I guess is supposed to be more eventful than the typical Daylong. This one is 12 boards of actual match points. So here we are in third seat. I mean, you certainly could open this hand a spade. It's a good enough hand. It has great spades. It's in the range for one spade. But I've heard that like the popular modern thing to do when you have like I forget if they want you to have 7 or if like 6 good ones is enough. But when you're in like the 10 to 15 range with a very good major suit, apparently the experts say these days opening at the 4 level works out pretty well. And especially with partner past hand, I would have done this anyway. Because we're not missing any slams here. But it's just like, you know, maybe this makes, maybe it preempts, who knows whose hand it is, like, good luck. It looks like here we're going down 1, maybe 2 or even 3 if they get some heart roughs, but presumably not. Alright. We could claim for down 1 if we wanted. Is there any way the opponents might be persuaded to let me make my contract? So this, by the way, is some of the downside of opening 4 spades, is that, you know, maybe they were going to let you buy it in 2 or 3, and now you're going down when you could have made it. But 5 clubs by the opponents looks pretty good, right? They're losing a spade and maybe 2 hearts, but probably they can pitch a heart on a diamond, maybe. So, like, 5 clubs is playable. 4 clubs would be a good save against 3 spades, even if 5 clubs doesn't make. So, like, I think 4 spades undoubled should be beating par. There's no telling whether it's beating the field, but anyway. So, like, I don't... By the way, the 10. Interesting. What does that mean? The 9 over here. Is it... I mean, it should be a doubleton, but I don't know how much I believe the Gibbs signaling. I don't see really any way to convince them to let me... Like, in Magical Dreamland, we might lead a diamond here, and the opponents play a diamond or a spade. And then we could, like, rough out all the diamonds, using spades as entries, then cross to a heart, which they win and return a heart, and, like, they still don't understand they should cash clubs, and then we could cash the 13th diamond to pitch a club. Like, that's the only way it could happen. That's just ridiculous. That's never going to happen. So I'll just claim down 1. Losing a heart, a diamond, and 2 clubs. It was a doubleton heart. Okay. So in fact, they are losing only 1 heart for a different reason. Not that they can pitch one on a diamond, although they could, but they only have a doubleton. So hearts for 5-2. So yeah, 5 clubs makes. If we open a spade, it goes 2-0 by lefty. The opponents are probably playing some number of clubs, and whatever number they play, they're going to do better than 50. Also, has it always been the case that this table is misaligned? And I'm only now noticing. Look at this. The header row doesn't match up with all the other rows. These lines are Has this always been that way? Okay. Anyway, here we are on the next board. A 21 count. 1, 2, 3 losers. Definitely worth opening 2 clubs. Is it the best way to describe the hand, or should I try a heart first? And then, like, jump shift into 3 clubs. I think 2 clubs is fine here. 2 clubs, planning to bid 2 hearts, and then 3 clubs. Partner splinters in support of hearts. Wowie zowie. So we're losing a club because partner usually won't be splintering with the ace. But all I need from partner is the king of diamonds, and we can make 6. Or the king of spades. So what's the best way to get partner to admit that he has one of those cards? That's the problem, right? Like, you could be forgiven for just punting 6 here. Because actually it's not quite as straightforward as I said, right? No, it's... Right. We can afford to lose 1 club setting them up. And then we don't have to like rough all 4 of these or something, which would be difficult. We can lose 1 and rough 1 and we'll be okay. So, like, what is partner's splinter if he doesn't have a king? It's certainly possible. He could have the Queen of Hearts and, you know, Queen Jack and Queen Jack or something like that. But, you know, most of the time he'll have a king here. So you could just punt 6. And given that there's no good way to discover whether partner actually has a king, you might do that in real life, because you don't want to give partner an ethical problem by thinking for half an hour before your bid. But I don't have to worry about that here. So is there some way... Like, I can always just bid 6 hearts no matter what partner does. So I can try to, like, screw around before that. I could bid 4 diamonds, see if partner's going to bid, like, queue something. Or let him take over with keycard, maybe? I guess this is fine. A club void. Or the ace. But if he had the ace, he probably would have bid keycard here, right? Okay, well, a club void is not exactly what I was looking for. But I can still just punt 6. I don't think 7 is much good. Like, we would need the ace of clubs here and for partner to have a king. So, 6 hearts ought to be okay. Yeah, and he has the spade king. That's fine. Opponent's found the right lead, forcing me to take my diamond pitch early. But I believe I could just claim making 6 here, but let's double check. Ace, king, queen of hearts. No. Ace. Well, yeah, ace, king, queen. So if hearts are 3-0 is the danger, right? Ace, king, queen of hearts in that case. Then ace of spades. Ruff a low club. King of spades. Ruff back to hand. Lose a club. Ruff the return. Draw the clubs. Yeah, so that works. I guess I will do that. And they are 3-0. Because... Right. It is match points. I should... see if it could be possible to lose no clubs by trying a roughing finesse in clubs against West. The 3-0 heart split definitely puts a damper on things. And I guess, no, the answer is just it's impossible the way I've played it, right? Because I need to rough a low club with the queen. And then to take the roughing finesse, I would need to rough another club. Okay, so I don't see any reason not to claim, but maybe there's some way they could be confused. We should draw all the trumps before touching spades, though, just in case the suit is splitting 8-0, although I imagine one of the opponents would have bid in that case. I wonder if it was right to cast the Queen of Hearts earlier so that I could maintain the possibility of this roughing finesse. But no, that doesn't make sense. You still need the... I don't know. Maybe I still could have done it and I'm just bad? I don't know. Okay, and the ace was offside anyway. I don't think this was especially difficult to bid. You just like open 2 clubs and it falls into your lap. I bet if you open a heart and partner might still splinter in clubs. That would be a heck of a thing. That would get you very excited. This is what, 20? Yes. Easy 2 no trump then. Oh, we don't get to see our no barometer, right? Okay. Don't get to see how we're doing till the end. The robots don't actually play... Yeah, this just shows... They don't play puppet. This just shows 4. 4 diamonds. This is a diamond suit, right? Yeah. Wow. Okay. I love that, partner. Let's go. Oh, come on. So, Gib agrees. Oh, I just misread Gib's explanation. He's got exactly the right system. Bidding anything here shows a diamond fit and an ace. That's perfect. That's exactly what it should mean. Well done, Gib. Partner is slamming in diamonds. I have 3 of them and like all controls. So it's a little bit of a bummer to be 4-3-3, but the control rich hand is still suitable for slam, so I'll bid 4 hearts. Partner keycards. Buddy, I got all of them, -1. I have 30, 14, so this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Hope you don't need room to ask about the Queen of Diamonds. We're playing this dumb keycard system instead of, like... I mean, keycard is great. With my regular partner and my previous regular partner as well, I prefer to play kickback, where, like, instead of 4 no trump always being keycard, 1 above 4 of the trump suit is keycard, and that way you always have the same amount of room. And as long as you guys have, like, a reasonable understanding and won't think some crazy bid is actually natural. Like, would it make any sense for, like... Now, okay, in fairness, I don't know how good keycard would be here when, like, our very first chance to show support at all would be keycard. But I don't know, 4 hearts keycard here wouldn't be terrible. Anyway, point is, we didn't ever even find out of the Queen of Diamonds, but apparently partner has it. And also, the Ace of Diamonds. And we're being asked about kings. You know, again, it would be nice if, like, 5 hearts were the king ask, right? Because then I could show the king of spades safely. I don't think I can possibly bid something here. I could lie and say I have the king of clubs, but I won't. Like, my hand is nothing special. I'm just going to bid 6 diamonds. Partner bids 7 anyway. Got any kings? No. All right, we can take all the tricks. But in fairness, maybe he was thinking about 7 no trump. We could try correcting if we don't believe him. But it's not impossible that that roughing something could be important here. Right? Playing with a human partner would be very disrespectful to bid 7 no trump here. Playing with Gib, it's also disrespectful, but he doesn't mind. Or at least it would be disrespectful to do it with this hand. But probably with any hand. Because, like, maybe partner has 4 clubs and needs to rough one. Or, you know, maybe we're roughing out the Queen of Spades when partner's got a singleton and it happens to drop 3rd. Like, there are ways 7 diamonds could make and 7 no trump not make. So I think we respect partner's choice here. He knows a lot more about my hand than I know about his. Five, 9... I count 12, partner. Where's this 13th trick you thought we were taking? Great. So we have 5 diamonds and 4 spades is 9, 2 hearts is 11, and a club is 12. 13 is completely out of reach. I just don't know how it would happen. Like, the only thing you could hope for is, like, a club heart squeeze, where one opponent holds the king, queen, jack, 10 of clubs and also 4 hearts. That opponent would have to be west, because I'm sure holding king, queen, jack, 10 of clubs east would have led them. So, I mean, that seems like the play, right? Or maybe you convince the opponents to misdefend somehow. That's the other thing. Like, they don't know they need to keep the 4th heart. I don't think we can arrange that, but you might as well try. Is the 9 of Hearts a better threat card than the 5 of Hearts is? I think no. It would only really matter if one opponent had the Queen and 10 of Hearts. And only 3 of them. That would mean East is leading the Jack from Jack third, which just is not correct. So, the heart threat can be in either hand. The club threat we would prefer to be in the north hand. So let's put the heart threat in the south hand. Planning to unblock the clubs. And cash... Oh, you can't do that, can you? What I want to do is, after drawing all the trumps, cash the ace of diamonds and the spades, and then like lead trumps from the north hand, pitching clubs from the south hand, reaching the ending where this hand has 9x, or well, has the 9 of, yeah, just the 9 of clubs, I guess, and 1 heart. And this hand has ace-x of hearts and a useless club or something like that. Then whoever happens to hold all the important club cards and the important heart cards will have to come down to 3 cards as well. But you need 2 cards in each suit, so you can't do that. But that's impossible. The heart lead breaks that up. Because I can't comfortably cash all my winners ending in the north hand while preserving the ace of hearts. You could cash just 2 diamonds, then cash all the spades, hoping whoever has the last diamond can't ruff. But most of the time, that just adds an extra under trick, which is bad if you think the field might be in a similar contract. Which seems like they would be. I don't know, maybe the field isn't bidding 4 hearts here, and they're only playing 6 diamonds. 7 no trump would have been better, it turns out. But I don't know, I mean, the squeeze is like very, very unlikely to work anyway, so maybe I should just stop stressing about it. Well, in that case, it seems like my best play is just to hope that they misdefend, which means cashing all the winners, ending in the north hand, and hoping they keep clubs instead of hearts or something like that. So I'm going to win the ace of hearts, blowing up the squeeze I was thinking about. Preserving the king to get back to him. Oh, the diamonds are 5-0 as well! Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's good, sort of. It means 6 diamonds is down. Okay, but now there's scope to exercise some skill, right? Because we have a trump coup that we sort of need to play. In order to not lose a trump trick to West. So do you play Jack of Diamonds, Diamond, West splits, Queen? Cash the heart, play all the spades, I think? If you want to get the heart before it goes away, basically. Before West can pitch his heart. You know, he might have been dealt like Queen X, in which case he could pitch, is the idea. Or even queen third. If we run enough spades, he could pitch on that. Is there any reason to cash the ace of clubs here? Good question. I think there is a reason not to, which is that if West can ruff the third spade, we want to over ruff it, draw trump, and cross back to the club to cash the fourth spade. So I think we leave the clubs alone. And it's pretty unlikely he can pitch all of his clubs on spades, so he should still get the ace. If he can cash the second one, it's pretty unpleasant. And now I can't even... Oh, God. Okay. I can't even win enough... Oh, man. Okay, very funny. 7 diamonds down 4. I mean, obviously I could have done better than that, but I think I took a good line. The 6-1 spades are pretty bad. The 5-0 diamonds are pretty bad. The contract, even before any of that, is very bad. The squeeze I was discussing indeed does not materialize, even if diamonds had broken. The clubs are not so concentrated. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, that should score pretty badly, I would think. The field might just be in 6 diamonds down 1 or something. 16 points. I mean, I think that's worth a bid, even in the sandwich position. This is a great hand with a clear direction. Partner finds 3 hearts. I don't think I'm going to raise this. Like, you know, the 9-card trump fit is nice, although really you should have 6 when you bid this, so it's... Maybe partner could raise with something like Queen X even, although I doubt he will. Says 3. I think there are some Queen X hands where you would be happy to raise here in real life, but my Queen X of spades are not looking very good. Ace Jack 10 9 of diamonds, like West probably has a diamond on her. She can win. It just seems like I'm gonna... If we make 4, it should be a good enough board, is my opinion. I don't have to bid the game. So what? 7 there, and I had 16 is 23. 17 for opponents. West alleging 12, East alleging 6. So they're both fairly minimum. So the main question is going to be where the red queens are. Oh, found one. That's nice. Huh. What do I make of this? So West is probably quite short in diamonds. Perhaps a singleton. I'm not sure about the position of the ace of clubs. Am I? Like, West has ace king of spades, nothing in diamonds. So all that's left for him to have are the jack of spades, the queen of hearts. That would be 10. And ace jack of clubs. Like, there's up to 15 points. So he kind of has to have the ace of clubs. And then maybe he could be missing, like... He could be missing... I don't know. I can't really get to dummy anyway, though. So I'm just going to play these from the top. Kind of sad. Okay, making 3. We gotta still lose a heart. So, I mean, the double dummy play is to recognize the 5 of diamonds as a singleton, play the king from dummy, and then run the jack of hearts. if East covers, you draw trump ending in dummy and repeat the diamond finesse. But no, that doesn't work because you can't take the diamond finesse enough times. So I guess you King of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts, if covered, Ace, back to the 10, but preserve the 3. Then Diamond Finesse, Ace of Diamonds, Diamond Ruff. And now you can, yeah, so like double dummy on the diamond switch. You can get there. But it doesn't seem like a very good play. Oh, really? It's saying actually you have to play low. I thought you could, so let's play this. I thought you could play the king. Well, I guess I just analyzed what would happen if he's covered. What if he doesn't cover? I guess that's the problem. No? So if cover... Wait a minute. Oh. 3... Okay, so hang on. Maybe I'm just confused. My issue is I said, oh, there's a way you could make 4. And that's true, but it's saying on the diamond switch, actually you make 5 if you play low. You have to cash... Ah, I see. Cash 1 heart. And then get to dummy, because West can't ruff anymore. To take first the heart... No, the diamond finesse. Oh, yeah, I guess that sort of makes sense. The diamond finesse. And then ruff your diamond winner. No. Pitch a spade. And then, okay, now you can ruff your spade loser and still take the trump finesse. Okay, I finally figured it out. Anyway, I don't know about all that. This is 14. Perfectly fine opening this one diamond. Well, it's nice to play support doubles, I guess. This is a pretty sensible one. I've bid my whole hand. I'm out of here. This is take out? Hard to tell, huh? Great. Partner claims it shows spade length, which sort of is a weird gibbish way of saying penalty. But maybe it means, like, take out with willing to sit for a penalty. I mean, I think partner only has 4 hearts. It thinks 2-no is natural. Like, what am I supposed to do? Bid 3 clubs? Tell partner I have diamonds and clubs and hearts. You pick. We can always pass and try to beat it, but I don't think that's going to happen. Like I would lead a spade, right? Hope partner has a club card or 2 and that they just take like 5 spades, a ruff, and an ace or something like that. But I don't think that's that likely. I don't know. It is match points. Minus 470 or 570 wouldn't be a complete session-ending disaster. Just one very bad board. I guess given that I don't really understand what partner's bid means, I probably should not double the opponents at the 2 level. I'll bid 3 clubs. Partner retreats to hearts. Looking at partner's hand, I still don't know what he wanted me to do. What did you hope was going to happen, partner? I was going to pass? How are we taking 6 tricks? Hoping I was going to bid? Why didn't you just bid if you knew what suit we should play? So, we have 5 heart tricks, quite comfortably. 2 diamonds is 7. We could probably take another diamond for 8, anytime the suit is 3-2. Perhaps another for 9 if we can find the queen. Maybe if we were lucky enough, we could ruff a spade or, ruff 3 clubs. But given that they're leading hearts, I don't think that's going to work out. I mean, the funny thing is, we could just, win this and lead a spade, and they kind of have to lead trump. And then we lead another spade, and they lead another trump. And that's not really any different from just drawing trump myself, I don't think. Except it reduces their entries in the spade suit? I don't know. What if I did try just roughing 3 clubs? Right? Win this with the queen, ruff a club, diamond, ruff a club, diamond, ruff a club. The thing about that is that I'll never get to enjoy the long diamonds if I do that. So that's kind of giving myself just 2 diamonds and 6 trump? Is that right? Yeah. So if I hope to make it, I shouldn't follow that line. And then we get to some match point questions, I suppose. Is making it the goal I should have? Or should I be happy to go down 1? How are the opponents doing in 2 spades? It seems quite likely they would make it, right? They're losing 2 hearts, maybe. 2 diamonds, maybe. Probably no clubs, since East led a club. West probably has the king. Ace, I mean. So they have 5 spade tricks, a couple clubs and a ruff. They should be just fine. They should be able to make 110. So I think I'm happy enough with minus 100. The main issue is, what if diamonds are 4-1 and they ruff my second diamond winner? Then I would be minus 200. So let's think some more about how the opposing cards are distributed. East overcalled spades and has a minimum. Led a club holding just the jack nothing, apparently. Didn't lead a spade, suggesting possession of the ace but no honor sequence. Well, okay. The ace but not the king. Could be ace, queen, jack or something. You still wouldn't lead. So jack of clubs, ace, queen, jack of spades at most. He almost has to have the queen of diamonds to scrape up an overcall, doesn't he? Whereas West... Yes, let's think about West's hand. West has the ace, queen of clubs and the king of spades. That's 9 points already. Didn't find an overcall over a diamond. Could just be West had no good 5-card suit to bid, but, we know West clubs are good, and There are 8 of them out there. West seems likely to have 5. You know, with ace, queen, 5th of clubs, and the king of spades, would you overcall? Not always, but sometimes. If holding the queen of diamonds, you could find a double. Even though you do have only 3 spades and 3 hearts, maybe? I don't know. Like West could be 3-3-3-4, for example. The queen of diamonds. But in that case, I can just cash the ace of diamond. I can just cash the diamonds. Yeah, I think I will. I will just try to rough some clubs. Don't let them trick you into winning the 7 here. You got to win the jack. Well, actually, I guess it wouldn't have hurted to... Hurted? Wouldn't maybe have hurt to win that at some point, but... Because you do have to win 1 with the north hand eventually. But it doesn't matter. Let's take this rough. And... diamond first. Not sure why. It's because I want to be able to cash all the diamonds. Yeah. Oh! The king of clubs. The ace of clubs, I mean. The king of clubs is a winner now. Should I abandon the cross rough? I don't think so. Because dummy has a trump that I'm not really doing anything with anyway, right? Well, sort of depends. Wait a second. How many... I'm reasonably sure West actually has only 3 clubs. Because, like, you wouldn't play the ace here knowing it's getting roughed for no reason, right? So, I don't know. Gib might, if he could tell it would make no difference. But I don't think he's double dummy yet. So that means that East has 5 clubs as well as 5 spades. Is a passed hand. Jack 5th of clubs. Let's say ace, queen, jack of spades. Huh. I'm worried this diamond may be about to get roughed. Oh well. Hey! So we now rough our winner here. The 8. West roughing. What does this mean? I mean, presumably it means the king will not draw all the outstanding trump. Or maybe he just felt he needed to rough. That's true. If he hadn't roughed, I wouldn't have had to rough the ace. Although I was going to anyway just for fun, even though it's a bad play. Okay, good. So trump were 4-1. And I'm down 1. Good. The diamonds were offside even. Everything has worked out swimmingly for this plan. If you tried for like drawing trump and setting up diamonds, you were doomed for disaster. My more conservative line to guarantee, or not guarantee, but to aim for down 1 seems to have been the best approach. Because that was all we were ever getting. Cool. I think, though, it would have actually been slightly better at trick 1 to win with the 7. Even though I was in the middle of saying that would be wrong. No, not the hand editor. Get out of here. You have to click so many times to get this into the double dummy thing, but... So we play here. It says I can make it on a heart lead. Or a club. Oh, yeah, but they didn't lead hearts, right? They led a club. And they found the heart return. Correct. Good. That's kind of funny, isn't it? No, it's fine. Never mind. Also, it doesn't say I can make it on a heart lead. It says I can make it on a spade lead. So I played the 7. I think it would be better to win the 7 here. At some point, I'll have to play a heart to the queen. I'll have to draw 1 round of trump. And it would be kind of like nice to use that as an entry, maybe? I don't know. It also seemed good to be able to ruff a club right away instead of needing to use a diamond entry to do it. So maybe both plays were fine. I have no idea which one was better. This is a 20 count with 5 spades. You open this 2-0. Great. Easy auction. Is this better or worse than 4 spades? I'm not sure. I think I appreciate the heart lead. Well, I don't know. Club lead would be better for them, probably. It kind of looks like you just win this heart and play on spades. You get 5 spades, 2 hearts. You set up a club and you lose a diamond. But I guess if that's your plan, you might as well duck the heart and see if they switch to a minor for you. You also play the 9 because, you know, from Queen Jack 10x, you sometimes lead low, hoping, like, it's not totally safe to lead from a 3-card honor sequence against no trump. Often it's best, but it's not, like, guaranteed safe. If like, partner has the singleton 9 or singleton king or something like that, you'd rather lead low. Anyway, I'll put in the 9. Unlikely to work, but what can you do? They switched to a club, and I think you have to put in the queen here. Hoping it's leading away from the ace. I wonder if you're supposed to win the first heart and then duck the second? But no, you'd be leading clubs yourself at that point. I don't know. You could play low, but there's no way West pops ace, so might as well put in the queen. Yeah, you play low here. Switch to a diamond? Unlucky. No entries for any squeezes. I guess if the spades are 4-1 and the player with 4 spades is now out of clubs and has a diamond honor, you could end play them. If they also only have 3 hearts total, we would need them to be like 4-3-3-3. Could happen. Does it matter what order you cash these spades in? No. Okay. The spades are not splitting, which this is like probably why it was right to win the first heart trick, so you could set up spades while you still have a heart sour, but then they would just continue hearts instead of going after clubs, so I don't know how good that would really be. So, if you exit a spade now, what probably happens is you go down 1 or 2. East wins the spade, cashes a club or maybe 2, and then you get the rest. You could try Ace King of Hearts first, hoping for that miraculous throw-in I described. If East is 4-3-3-3. I don't think he is, though. Because it's kind of weird to switch to a club in that position. I should have paid more attention to the spots in hearts and clubs, I guess. But I think I'm just going to settle for my down 1 or 2. Rather than cash... I don't know. West has pitched some hearts. Let's cash 1 and see what happens. I don't know. I'll cash the others. Sure. Okay, so East had only 2 hearts, which is fine. It still works if his shape was 4-2-4-3. Anyway, there's nothing to do but play a spade here and hope for the best. I don't think I'll get the best. Yeah. All right, at least the clubs were 4-4 and we're only down 1. Oh, except for the heart pitch cash here. Whoops. Another bad result. Sorry, partner. I think I could have done this better a lot of different ways. Win trick 1 and play on spades. I don't know if that's any better. It's still just 7 tricks. They get 4 hearts, a club, and a spade. But I could have ducked trick 1, had all this play go as it did, and at this point not cash the last heart, right? That's the double dummy error. Yes, you should exit a spade for down 1. So maybe I should just accept that and say, hey, I'm doing better than some of the people who won trick 1, actually. Right? I'm sorry, it says I should make an over trick? It says win trick 1 to make an over trick. Oh, because why? Also, I have trouble one reason I use my separate double dummy analyzer is that I have trouble distinguishing the red and the green that they use in such tiny text. Yeah, it says I should make an over trick here. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter what you play, but win this. Oh, yeah, of course. Give me a break. Spade to the queen. Run the 8. Now East has to cover it. Pitch, I don't know, a heart. And then you have to get back with a diamond. And finesse again. Yeah, very funny. Okay, well, I'm not finding that. I don't know, there's something nice about using this, which is it only shows you double dummy if you specifically ask for it. In this one, you can't... This is a double dummy analyzer. That is all it does. So it always tells you the possible results. Here, you can kind of play around and do some thinking yourself. So if I win this and play like king of spades, spade to the queen, getting the bad news, and I guess you continue with spades. West kind of doesn't want to discard anything, huh? Yeah, that's rough. If you now exit a spade, I guess you're still down. You have to know to play on diamonds at this point, knowing the king is onside. Yeah, I don't know. I think down 1 would have been a cool result. Maybe I should just cash that out while I could. Well, I didn't know it was going to be down 1, but I knew it would be down 1 less fewer than what I actually did, perhaps. A diamond partner's raising. I really have no ambitions, partner. Okay, I do ambition to go plus 200, though. We can't just let them play 3 spades all red when I have 3 tricks. I hope this goes down. Oh, good. I'm glad partner had the king of diamonds. The 9 scared me. 9 from king, queen, 9, huh? Was that king, queen, jack 9, actually? Okay, we got our 200. I haven't... Doesn't partner have a club trick left? No. Okay. I mean, Declare has 3 red losers. It turns out the spade lead was sort of bad for us because Declare didn't need to rough anything, and it helped him find the queen. But he was going to play us for it anyway. And honestly, like, Declare would have loved to rough the 4th club, so we had to lead the suit eventually. The trump suit, that is. Although, I mean, we would be roughing clubs before Declare could rough any in dummy, so I guess that doesn't make sense. It seems like any defense is going to work here, as long as partner doesn't lead a club. It says down 2. Where did we make a misstep? It says don't play the 10. Okay, you got it. Partner wins the king. Cash. Yeah? I didn't like pitch wrong or something, did I? We're running out of ways to make mistakes. There. Partner pitched a club because he was afraid that his hearts would be necessary. He doesn't know about my 4-card heart suit to the ace. Yeah. I mean, it seems to me you could afford the jack of clubs at this point. And then you can delay the decision until Declare cashes another spade, which he should do. Well, 200 should be okay at least. Queen of clubs. Probably holding the jack. It doesn't seem super likely you'd lead queen from queen X here, but it's possible. It seems like immediately you have to guess spades. I have no idea what's right. Yeah, I think the spade position is distinct from the heart position in that, like, I don't really care where the ace of hearts is. Sometimes, obviously, like, where the ace of spades and the ace of hearts were dealt, those are independent events, almost, right? It's like slightly more likely they're not in the same hand. But it's close to 50-50. However, sometimes you can be in a position where, let's say I could only make my contract if West had the ace of hearts. You might then say, okay, I'll just assume he has the ace of hearts, because if not, it's hopeless. And then, oh, because he has the ace of hearts and he didn't open, he must not have the ace of spades, or something like that, right? And that can help you, like, rather than just considering all possible layouts and which ones let you make it. It's a shortcut to get there and say, well, assume this, and then make deductions from that assumption. That's more often true at imps that you can work that way than at match points, because at imps, making your contract is an important kind of breakpoint, I guess. Whereas at match points, even if the heart finesse loses, I still want to solve the spades for as many tricks as I can. So I kind of have to solve the spade position regardless of the heart position. We're losing a club, 1 or 2 hearts, 1 or 2 spades. I mean, we're making our contract anyway, unless a disaster occurs. 9-card suit, missing the ace-jack. And 9 for what that's worth, because it is kind of worth something. Honors divided. I mean, ideally what you want to do is lead towards the queen first. And then on the way back, you're supposed to not finesse for the jack unless something surprising happens elsewhere to change your opinion. But, I don't know. I mean, I guess that means you just lead up to the king or queen and then lead up to the other honor. The jack appearing is helpful. I still think that West has the jack of clubs remaining, rather. And I will try this, although I assume East is showing out on this third club. Yeah. Hey. No squeezes, right? I mean, you could try. But it only works if West has... I don't know. It's just never working. Maybe the Queen Jack of Diamonds are Doubleton. Or maybe East has both and could be convinced to cover when we lead the 9? No. No to both. Very well. So we may as well play this out, although it just can't possibly ever work. It worked! Huh? This wasn't real, right? Obviously, I'm not questioning what happened, but there's no real squeeze. Somebody misdefended here. Actually, wait. No, your diamonds were 3. So I lost this. Low heart to the king. Try this. Doesn't, goes to the ace. Huh. Spade ruffed. There. That pitch gives away the contract. It gives away the over trick. I'm not sure what East was envisioning. Maybe that North has ace X or ace 10 of hearts and no diamonds? That must be it. A human would never play that way, but Gibb doesn't think about how humans would play. A computer wouldn't play that way either. Nobody would. But Gibb doesn't think like that. Gibb's thinking, oh, well, I don't know. Does Declare have a diamond void? If so, I can throw away my diamond. I have to throw away my diamonds to hang on to the hearts. Obviously, with a diamond void, Declare would have played differently earlier, but Gibb doesn't think like that. So, turns out he was left with a difficult predicament of the sort that only a robot could fall into. You could pass this, I suppose. But with 14, I'm happy enough to bid 1 no. We might still have a game if partner has a great hand. Turns out he doesn't. But 1-0 also could score better than 1 spade. Seems fine either way. We have 3 hearts, an ace, and then we can try to set up some more tricks somewhere. Could play on spades or on diamonds. I think you go after diamonds, right? Because unless West has the ace and king, you're setting up 1, maybe 2 diamonds if the suit is 3-3. The same is sort of true in spades. Like, I don't know. You're definitely setting up 1 and maybe 2 if the suit is 3-3, right? And you can do it while only losing 1 spade. So doesn't that seem better? But if you lose to the ace-king of diamonds setting up the diamond suit, those are tricks the opponents were always getting. They take those and their 4 clubs, and then you can fall back on the spade finesse, maybe. Well, you won't have the entries to do that, I guess. But anyway, they'll take their 2 diamonds and 4 clubs. And, you know, if the diamonds split, at that point you'll have taken 3 hearts, a spade, and 2 diamonds for down 1. Whereas if you play on spades and that loses to the king, which at some point you're likely to have to lose to the king, even if the finesse wins, you probably have to lose a spade. Then the opponents can take their 4 clubs and their 2 diamonds and their spade. So I think, like, it's usually better, as a rule of thumb, when you have a choice to, if you're setting up tricks somewhere, it's better to do it in a suit where you don't have quick winners. So I haven't totally analyzed whether it's right here, but this is incredible. The jack won. The 9 was played. Well. Huh. So East appears to have the ace and king. I don't think West is ducking here. And we could try, oh, I know, I'll go back to dummy and lead up again. But East can just hop on the ace. And then we're sort of left wondering, should I play low on the next round? Trying to force out the king as well? And frankly, there won't even be a next round, because if we play a heart to the queen and then a diamond, they pop, cash clubs, and clear hearts. At that point, when I lose a diamond, they can cash another heart as well. So I think if you're going to attack diamonds, you have to do it by ducking right now and hope East has ace, king, X. But I think it's more profitable to attack spades, right? Like, the opponents can take 7 tricks. 4 clubs, 2 diamonds, and a spade. But they're kind of going to get 7 tricks anyway, right? I mean, you could cross in spade and hearts, take the spade finesse. Then you get a diamond, 3 hearts, and 2 spades. It's still down 1. Like, I guess, I don't know. If East has king X, you could actually make your 90 points by just cashing out 7 tricks that way. It seems better than just, like, giving up right now. I don't see much harm in crossing over here. The advantage would be if they don't manage to untangle their tricks, and you start by ducking the jack of spades, then you can play ace, queen, and maybe get a third spade trick when they're 3-3. But I don't think that's super likely. Let's just go for the king X onside play. No dice. Well, I think we just cash out then and hope something good happens. That's nothing good. Maybe the clubs will be blocked? Is my best hope. Okay, West had the 10, so East probably has ace, king, 9 only of diamonds. Ace? I mean, we think East has remaining 2 diamonds. West has 3 clubs and a heart. Or maybe 2 clubs, a diamond, and a heart. I'm not sure. But there's really no value in playing the queen here, I don't think. I mean, it seems like we're not taking any more tricks, but I'll play it out. Oh, West did duck a diamond. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, down 1 is about as good as we could have hoped for. Huh. Okay. I am not opening this garbage 11-point hand. Great. Save me some time. Next board. 14 points. I will open this. You could stretch to open at 1 no trump. Great source of tricks in clubs. It preempts the hearts and the spades. Sure. I can be convinced. It even preempts the diamonds. You've convinced me. Hopefully our 3-no won't be too bad. Yeah, partner has 10. I mean, on the king of clubs lead, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, on the diamond lead, it would have been a lot more precarious, but we win this unblocking so that the 8 is an entry. And we can't afford to take the heart finesse here. We have to play ace and the heart. Not only we can't afford it, it doesn't do anything unless East has specifically king or king singleton or king X. I love it. They're scared. They're attacking spades. Oh, look how many tricks I'm taking, you idiots. At this point, we have 2 losers. You could try the spade finesse, but it's probably losing since East didn't play the king here. And if it loses, you could lose as many as 3 tricks. Whereas we have at the moment only 2 losers if we just cash out. I think the bigger decision will come at the end when we decide whether to play a strip squeeze to make 5 or just settle for making 4. Well, I'll play the strip squeeze, which is to say I'll cash these. The question is just, I have to count carefully to decide whether I think it's working or not. Right, if the same player, presumably here, West, has the king of spades and the ace of diamonds, on the run of the hearts, he'll be forced to come down to, probably, king X of spades and the stiff ace of diamonds. We exit a diamond, he wins and leads into the spades. Or he bears the king of spades, in which case we just cash the ace and the queen, and then lose a diamond. But let's count carefully what's happening here, right? West had 4 hearts. Good to know. Probably the singleton king of clubs, since he felt it was safe to lead the suit. Yeah, a very inhuman lead. But that's the kind of thing robots do, is they say, well, the king was falling anyway. Declare can always play the ace. It's harmless to lead the king. Yeah, if we knew it was falling. In this case, the finesse was going the right way anyway, I guess. So I would have found it, but... Okay, so West had 4 hearts and 1 club. And he's pitched a diamond and a spade. Diamond and 2 spades. 3 spades. I've found the king. Okay, great. These robots, man, their defense is a little bit wacky. The strip squeeze wasn't even working, dude. Oh, man. Right? All he has to do is cover. Oh no, wow, he has all the diamond spots. Dummy's 7 of diamonds sets up. Oh, that's so funny. Like, look, at this point, this is when West made the fatal discard, right? Actually, let's export this so we can show what an alternative play would have looked like. So right here, it says it's fine to pitch a diamond. Okay, I thought this would be a problem. We cash this. You must be pitching a diamond here, right? Right. A diamond. Oh, I see. East can throw away his diamond as well. Yes, if East pitches a spade, then we actually have Jack, well, yeah, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Oh, hang on, no. You have to cash the Ace of Spades first. Jack, Queen, King, Ace, and East has to give up the 7 of diamonds. But if instead East pitches his diamond, then he still has a spade to get to East's king. You know, we can play Jack, Queen, King, Ace if we want, but it's a spade and we're toast, so okay. $14 points, well worth a 2-club call. Lovely club suit. Partner loves my lovely clubs. They're very lovable. I don't think I want to bid any games, do I? Partner's a passed hand and I have 14, but we have 2 spade stops and a source of tricks in clubs. I guess we could just punt 3-0. Eight tricks. On a spade lead, we would have had 9. Assuming the clubs come in, of course. Yeah, now it's pretty hopeless, and we'll go down 1. I guess you play the ace of clubs here. If anyone has queen third, it'll be West. No reason to keep the 6, I guess. All right, well, I guess you cash all the clubs and see if they pitch so many hearts that you can get away with leading a spade, but I imagine they won't. That's 1 heart. So, I mean, if I let them in, they started with 9 hearts. They've played 5. They have 4 left. If West had exactly 5 hearts, and I didn't watch the spots carefully enough to be sure, then actually playing a spade would make the contract. And if West had 6 hearts, then leading a spade doesn't help but doesn't hurt either. Only if West had 7 hearts is a spade harmful. I'll give it a try. Uh-oh. Hey! That is very interesting. I think I just cashed the ace here, right? Like, I could get really greedy and say, East thought it was a good idea to duck. He'll probably think so when I lead another spade, right? But I think we're in an above-average contract that's supposed to go down, and the opponents have chosen to let me make it. I will accept this generosity rather than try to squeeze even more out of it. Yeah, East just didn't know that the hearts were cashing. Or I guess they weren't, because West actually did pitch. Oh, it's over. For some, I thought it was 16. Like I knew it was 12. I said it was 12 at the beginning, but at some point I forgot and thought we had to play 16, like for the platinum and stars. So West's heart pitch was disastrous for the defense, right? There. If we look at double dummy, yeah, you have to pitch a heart. And at this point, it doesn't really matter what East does, nor what I do. I can play a spade if I want. Okay. Now let's see my provisional results. 53, not bad. Only 61 for this miracle. A 0 on board 3. That sounds about right. Oh, man. I think 4 hearts was a fine call. He claims it shows 21, but come on, anytime you have a fit and a great hand, you can bid it. It's not like another jack would have let us make it. And then I could have gone down quite a bit less, but I was trying to get to down 1 instead of down 2, and I wound up down 4. I think that was the right thing to do. Also, it is early. The event is going on. You know, it's only been going for like an hour and a half at this point, so these will probably flatten out a little bit. Board 1? I don't remember board 1. Oh, yeah. The field's opening a spade, and I guess the opponents don't compete enough in clubs, and they get to play 3 spades or something. I like 4. The opponents can make 5 clubs easily, can't they? Yeah, just rough 2 hearts and lose a spade and a heart. Roughing 2 diamonds in this hand, I guess, is also very easy. So either thing would work. So I mean, the way to score well on this hand is to play spades as cheaply as you can, which I guess they might let you play 3. So, oh well. Board 2, we did quite well for 6 hearts. Seems like everyone should get there, but what do I know? Board 4 was a bad one because I could have been in 4 and could have made it, I guess? Huh. I thought this was fine. Board 5, 3 hearts down 1. Yeah. Instead of passing 2 spades doubled, I guess. They take so many... Maybe it's just for being not defending spades. They take so many tricks in spades. At least... I mean, it looks like 10? They lose a heart and 2 diamonds and can easily get all the club tricks. Yeah. Well, I don't know about easily. Because they can finesse twice, but South can hold up on the king, and then the ace eventually has to be played. And you can't rough it out because North will have been roughing first. You have to do this after drawing trump. So you could try, like, the Queen of Diamonds is an eventual trick, but you still have a club to lose, so the Queen of Diamonds isn't worth anything. So it seems like you actually make 3 spades. Interesting. Okay. Board 6, a bad result for down 2 and 3-0. Yeah, I could have just cashed for down 1. I remember that. Board 7, we got our 200 and a well-deserved positive score. Board 8, a great result for making 5. Yeah, the opponents just like pitched a diamond for no reason? East didn't know what to do, or was that what it was? Or was that a different one? And I just... Oh no, they pitched all their... Yeah, they pitched all their diamonds to hang on to the hearts, thinking North might have the ace. I remember. Okay. Board 9, another good result, but nothing special for 1-0 down 1. That sounds about right. Board 10, 50%. Exactly half the field. Well, I don't know. The same number of people went plus as went minus, which covers everything, right? Maybe everyone passed it out. Maybe some people bid to a positive score and some bid to a negative score. I don't know. 11, our best result of the day. Yeah. Well, that's true. We upgraded to 1-0. West found a terrible lead and was pressured into giving up a spade trick twice. So, sure. And then board 12, we just played a fine result for getting... I mean, I hope this result improves. You have to get lucky. Like, West has to misdefend. I don't know that everyone's just blasting 3-0 here. Okay, well, a fine result. Nothing incredible. You know, my brilliancies were counteracted by, you know, some disasters. Fair enough. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.